Why do schools continue to punish the victim of bullying and not the bully? They don't like nuance. It's easier to punish both for fighting rather than find out who is the victim and who is the bully, because it's easier. Bullies tend to act systematically, gradually increasing the scale of their actions against the victim. They do it in subtle ways, often unseen by the teachers. When the victim stands up for him or herself, it's spontaneous, unplanned, and highly visible to the teacher. So as teachers, we'll usually only see the reaction of the victim and without further investigation can make wrong assumptions. I usually try to get both sides to explain the situation. This year I had multiple cases where the victim physically assaulted the bully. According to school rules, I have to take physical violence more seriously than teasing, even if the teasing has been happening for years, slowly breaking down the victim. It's still violence, but psychological. It's an awful situation. Sadly, the only advice I can give to the victim is, don't react, but report it all back to me. Then I can start building a case file and take the situation up with the bully's parents, if they are willing to cooperate, and hopefully prevent future conflicts with the help of the usual crisis team and school psychologist and various teachers who oversee that class. It ain't just schools. Bullies, despite their reputation for being dumb, are actually pretty smart, especially with manipulating people and situations to get their way. They know how to instigate, but in a way that makes it seem like the victim was the one who provoked things. They know how to game the system, like by being the first one to the office even if they started the fight. They know how to stop being aggressive when authority figures are looking so that the other person looks crazy. A lot of times they will cultivate a group of people who will run interference for them and lie for them. They employ many strategies to get their way. And they do it throughout their lives. From the playground all the way up to the highest levels of government, there are bullies somewhere getting away with it because they've perfected their technique over the years. You think they're going to stop just because they graduated? Guess again. They punish the person making the school administration look bad. That is primarily anyone reporting that any problem exists, unfortunately often shooting the messenger and/or victim. They just can't manage the behavior. Only the parents and the school together can, but even then kids find the blind spot. The victim is usually retaliatory. The second shot gets caught more. My kid gets egged into do things, then his bully tells on him to the teacher and makes fun of him later on for falling for it. That's his bully's game. Nice kid. Hope my kids don't get bullied. But if all reasonable actions are taken and the kid keeps being a dick, I will endorse violence. And if my kid gets in trouble for said violence, I won't preclude resorting to violence myself against adults, not the kid. I'm bigger than you 95% of the time. Bullies nowadays need more physical violence before they become social media menaces. Some people need a swift kick in the pants. Victimize bullies. Cunts. I used to hate when my middle school would give the bullies leeway and special treatment because they were troubled kids, instead of teaching them to take responsibility for their actions. Schools are just like the bullies, they are looking to resolve the issue without any controversy or effort. The bully probably will push back. The victim of bullying won't push back or know how to. Usually their vitality is stolen and they just have no energy to push back. The problem is they can only act on what they see. If the bully retaliates and it's seen, that's what gets caught. This used to go on in the 90s. There were terms such as nerds and geeks, and a few more offensive terms. Teachers kind of joined in on the bullying of certain students, and punished them so they died and fall out with the cool kids. The abuse also extended to gay students. Bullies usually come from wealthy families. A lot of school administrators are bullies themselves. Source: I am an educator who works in such an administration. You would think if enough parents started suing the school system, they would stop turning a blind eye to bullying. Same exact thing happens here on Reddit. Bullying is usually subtle. Lashing out at the bully is louder. It's not really something that schools do on purpose, and it's rare that they would focus on a clear victim and do nothing about a clear aggressor. A lot of bully victim situations are actually not that clear-cut. If you're having this problem at your school, you and your parents should consider speaking about it with the principal or the superintendent. I had a bully sexually harass me because I wouldn't date him and called me a slut on a platform on stairs when I was 12. He went and tattled that I pushed him down the stairs when I had pushed him away from me. There were cameras that saw what happened. I somehow got suspended. I still don't understand why it happens. The ridiculous nature of zero tolerance. It is easy to punish the victims along with the tormentors. I dealt with this. I pray daily that the school administrators would drop off a cliff.